internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days. Just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world. XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hour Script. Let's get right into today's video. As years progress and all the information that we have covered on this channel, everything has become true 99% of the times. And if you listen to what Jazzy Cooper says here from Ripple, this is going to put the icing on the cake. And folks, let me tell you one thing. The price of XRP is going to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $100, whether you like it or not, because it logically does not make sense for it not to. Listen to what Jazzy says here.
So interoperability and infrastructure like that of Axelar and Layer 0 is a great solution to that problem. And it's finally going to allow for the transfer of value, so tokens moving between these individual chains that all have their unique advantages and reason for attracting users, as well as information through new technologies and advancements like general message passing. So I think there are kind of two clear benefits in terms of how this interoperability will unlock additional liquidity. And the first is market efficiency. So now that value can seamlessly flow between chains, you no longer are going to have the issue where a particular user wants, say, USDC, for example, but that token is not issued on a particular chain. USDC can be brought over by a bridge, for example, and now there's greater...
Wait. Jazzy, say that part one more time.
Additional liquidity, and the first is market efficiency. So now that value can seamlessly flow between chains, you no longer are going to have the issue where a particular user wants, say, USDC, for example, but that token is not issued on a particular chain. USDC can be brought over by a bridge, for example, and now there's greater... USDC can be brought over by a bridge, for example, and now there's greater...
So this is in 2024, and remember, Jeremy Allaire, the CEO of Circle and USDC, they made it very clear that they're going to require Ripple.
I mean, USDC itself we've seen over $3.5 trillion of transactions, and so if we can, improve it with more scalable blockchain technologies like Brad's company provides, and
in order to scale their system, and that was years ago. And now we have Jazzy in 2024 telling you some sort of a bridge.
Particular chain. USDC can be brought over by a bridge, for example, and now there's greater...
And remember, it always comes down to the most attractive bridge with the most liquidity and the most depth within its platform. And me understanding how the financial markets work, I just know the price of XRP at $100. Let's start at 10, 20, 30, whatever. It logically makes sense and it will be achieved 100%. And with all the non-disclosure agreements, the fact that Brad Garlinghouse is sitting there and telling you that there's 10 governments, which we don't even know what governments these are, like, come on.
I mean, a central bank digital currency is a stable coin. It's just issued by the government. That is, Ripple has invested and is working with about 10 different governments around the world to do central bank digital currencies. I mean,
that is incredible. That is 10. And I'm telling you, there's way more partnerships out there that have not been announced yet by big parties. And let's put the icing on the cake. IMF issues serious US dollar collapse. And it's on their website right here. It was posted 7 days ago. The dollar dominance. They're saying that it is coming down. And as you could see, we have the US dollar share of FX reserves, and even the US dollar index is not looking too good. No currency has ever, lasted this long in a way. And for the US dollar, where we know now that it's just monopoly money, there is really no value behind the US dollar besides just paper from, the dollar store. But it's all coming to an end and everything is going to change drastically, but it will happen in phases. And if you want to get more understanding of the US dollar and the IMF and the World Bank and how these guys all started, I highly recommend you go watch this video. I'll leave the link in the description down below. It didn't get 26,000 views and almost 2,000 likes for no reason. This thing right here, the accuracy to this probably will be in the movie theaters 20 years from now because we are so on point with the information. And to wrap it up, well, Anthony Welfare just posted this an hour ago. Uphold has sent a communication to their holders saying Mika is coming down the pipeline. From July 1st, these stablecoins will not be available. DAA, and I'm trying to focus on USDT. That is, like, come on, what have we been seeing on the channel? I'm not the only one that have been seeing it, but remember Crypto Erie? She was saying, oh, USDT is good, USDT is great, Ripple uses USDT, so why would they not come align with Mika? Wow. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And I will never ever trust anybody within this sector that has no financial background. And that's just me. I see it on Twitter. I don't even know what kind of backgrounds these individuals have, let alone if they worked at highly regulated entities and they're just out there saying stuff about XRP, Ripple, and not actually understanding how the financial systems work. But for the individuals that have been, digging and trying to understand how the financial systems work, you guys are in for a wild, wild ride as this transition takes place. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with another video. We have to keep this short. I am extremely, extremely under the weather, and I had to get this out to you because this is very important. We are indeed running out of time. These guys are going to come in quick. And you could sit there and not believe me, but I'm telling you this time around, there is nothing stopping this. This is their go time. This year, Q4, going into 2025, that's all I'm going to say. And I probably will stop buying crypto after 2025. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And before I wrap up today's episode, I've been seeing this on Twitter, on other posts about how XRP can't go to, $30, $100 because of market cap. Those individuals are one of the most dumbest, and I'm going to use the word retarded individuals on this planet. And I'm telling you that from the bottom of my heart, and I'm actually being very, very nice right now. The individuals that think the price cannot go over $20, $50, $100 because of market cap, these are the individuals I'm telling you to stay away from. They do not understand how the financial markets work. If you cannot wrap your head around an XRP over, $100 or even $50, you're going to sit there and say, oh, because the market cap is going to be over $4 trillion. Where do you think this whole crypto ecosystem, where do you think the value is going to go to? The stock market went from 0 to $110 trillion. When this crypto ecosystem goes to $100 trillion market cap, which it will hit 100%, Bitcoin only needs about $10 trillion for it to reach just under $1 million. Where do you think the rest of the trillions are going to go to? Moving value, internet of value, something that we have never seen before. Oh my goodness, I'm going to stop. This is not good. I need to go get some rest. Ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Smash that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you haven't watched this video, I'll leave the link in the description down below. Please go watch it. I guarantee you will learn so much from this, and you will be jumping for joy and seeing exactly what I'm talking about. And XRP is clearly the winner. With that being said, I love you guys very, very much, and we'll be back with another episode.
Building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.